of Illinois ABC, local, social.
When it's all said and done, I want to be the best player to ever come from here.
Tonight, a Heart of Illinois football star prepares for his big moment.
Plus, as the vaccine rollout continues, we'll hear how local health leaders are reaching out to younger populations. And an investigation underway after an inmate dies at an Illinois jail after being tased. Heart of Illinois ABC News at 10 starts now.
Live, this is Heart of Illinois ABC News at 10, local, social.
The first round of the NFL draft just wrapped up, but sports director J.D. Rachi is here to tell us that the first round might not be what football fans here in the heart of Illinois are most excited about.
Well, Kyle, I'd say you're probably right, because it's not very often we get to see a kid from the heart of Illinois make it to the NFL. And one former Peoria High football star is about to accomplish just that. I got a chance to catch up with him and take a look at his path to the pros in this special report, Draft Dreams.
Kendrick Green is a beast. 6'2", 305 pounds, strong, quick, smart. He was an All-American at the University of Illinois, and this past December declared for the NFL draft.
Like, you know, it comes down to betting on yourself at the end of the day. You know, stand 10 toes and put your neck out. So that's how I looked at it, and I feel like I was ready for it, and I think I made the right decision.
And since that decision, Green has taken part in one of the most unique pre-draft processes we've ever seen.
You know, you got a lot of stuff to do, and everything counts, you know. So you want to put your best foot forward at all times to get to every team. And but yeah, it was definitely stressful, but I think I crushed it, and excited for where I'm at.
Green blew scouts away with a 4.85 40 and showcased tons of skill at his pro day. A day that sent him shooting up draft boards.
You know, I had some interviews here and there before pro day while I was down training. Then after pro day, you know, everybody was, you know, just boom, boom, boom. You know, so kind of got a little bit of buzz going into the draft.
But working toward this dream didn't start in December, and it didn't start at pro day. It started right here at Peoria Stadium, where Kendrick played his high school games with the Peoria High Lions.
Sheesh, I ain't been on this field in forever. Whew. Kind of, it feels smaller. I don't know why, but then again, you know, the dip's still in the field, and you know, the stands and everything is just how I left it too, though.
Green was Mr. Everything at Peoria High. Homecoming king, wrestler, baseball player, but most of all, a dominant force on the football field and a leader for a string of uber-talented Lions teams.
His leadership is contagious. His toughness is contagious. He just has a good habit of making everyone around him better.
Green was an immediate starter for the Lions, and his coaches knew right away that he was something special.
Just his willingness to do the things that everybody else wouldn't. He was a three-sport athlete, and he'd show up in uniform in the off-season, you know, with a baseball uniform on, getting his sets in, getting his lifts in.
In his time at Peoria High, Kendrick blossomed from a young player with potential to a four-star recruit, and he says that Coach Thornton was a big reason why.
Coach Thornton, man, that's my boy. Absolutely, he's, you know, he kind of put in perspective, you know, the things I could do. I never really thought about. I always, you know, dreamed, you know, going to Division I, go to the NFL, you know, but Coach Thornton kind of, you know, put those dreams like, hey, this is a real possibility. Like, you know, let's work hard, and, you know, then the sky's the limit.
And even though Green is on the verge of NFL stardom, don't for a second think he's going to forget about Peoria.
Home, it's always going to be home. You know, when I go out of town and stuff like that, I tell people where I'm from, they're like, you're from Chicago? I'm like, no, I'm from Peoria. Like,
I think he's going to go somewhere, and he's going to make somebody better. I don't think it's just going to be like a survival thing. I think he'll, you know, I think he'll have an immediate impact on a locker room or a meeting room, position room.
And as Green takes the next step in his career, he's got a big goal in mind that everybody's excited about.
When it's all said and done, I want to be the best player to ever come from here. That's like my goal, you know.
Been a Bear fan my whole life, and I feel like after this weekend, I'll be rooting for more than one team.
Now, Kendrick tells us that once he does get drafted, he's got a few more goals in mind. On the field, that means winning a Super Bowl ring at some point in his career. And off the field, it's all about giving a great life to his nearly 5-month-old daughter, Hazel. Good luck to Kendrick tomorrow. We'll now check in with Chief Meteorologist Brian Walder for our first look at tonight's.
You know, I think he would look pretty good at Midnight Green in Philadelphia, but That's just my 2 cents on that. Weather looked pretty good out there today. We did have a couple of showers out there this evening, and we got some beautiful rainbow pictures. We're going to show those in just a few more minutes. But you see those rain showers, even a couple bit of thunderstorms now moving into eastern Indiana. For us, skies are clearing, and it should be pretty quiet as we head into tonight and tomorrow morning. There's your temperatures outside right now. Still on the mild side in the 50s. Peoria right at 60. But most of those temperatures right now are generally in the mid-50s. By tomorrow morning, we'll fall back into the 40s. Mainly clear, a little bit cool overnight tonight. A comfortable start to our Friday. And our weather's staying pretty quiet for a few days, but a nice warm up just in time for the weekend. We'll talk temperatures in just a few more minutes.
The Johnson & Johnson vaccine has been back on the market in central Illinois for 4 days now after nearly 2 weeks on hold. Harry Croton joins us in studio to explain how local health leaders are trying to reach younger people.
Kyle, public health leaders say nearly a third of Peoria County is now fully vaccinated, but the problem is getting shots into the arms of local youth.
Overall effort is hard. You know, how would we describe that? I think it's just ongoing. They were sending things to the parents, to the homes, to the guardians.
Many area high schools are hosting mobile vaccine clinics in the coming weeks, including Elmwood, Princeville, Dunlap, and Peoria's Manual High School. But in 2 days, just 18 Manual students got their first shot of the vaccine, compared to 99 at Dunlap in a 4-hour clinic on Thursday.
When you say 18, you might think of it as a low number. I think of it as 18 additional individuals that are vaccinated.
Health leaders and locals agree the Johnson & Johnson vaccine pause didn't help things.
There are many people I know who are hesitant, which is unfortunate. I wish everybody they felt a little more safe about it.
But when it comes to reaching the younger population, local teens had this to say about upping the effort.
I definitely think that maybe they should have like speakers come in to like the schools and stuff and talk just a little bit about what the shot could do.
I think the best way is to like reach it through social media, because a lot of us are active on that, and that's like we're on it all the time, so that's the best way we like see it and then want to read it.
Well, health leaders say they're exploring new and better ways to reach those younger audiences. Kyle?
Thank you, Harry. Tonight, pharmaceutical giant Pfizer says it will start offering smaller coronavirus vaccine shipment sizes at the end of May. That move is meant to give vaccine sites more flexibility. Currently, the shipment size is a 195 vial pack that contains 1,170 doses. The smaller sizes will come in 3 25 vial packs with only 450 doses, but vaccination sites can still order the larger size if they choose to do so. It comes as mass vaccination sites around the U.S. are starting to close and vaccines are getting redirected to smaller sites. 3 people, including a minor, have been arrested in Woodford County in connection to several recent vehicle burglaries. All of those vehicles have been burglarized in Germantown Hills area, and they have been all left unlocked, including 6 stolen vehicles with keys left inside. 18-year-old Jenica Stanley was arrested for theft and possession of stolen property. 21-year-old Courtney Moten Wooford was arrested for possession of cannabis, though more charges could be added. A 16-year-old girl was also arrested for aggravated battery. Police say they expect more arrests in the future. State police are investigating the death of an inmate at the Sangamon County Jail who died after being tased. Sangamon County coroner says 39-year-old Jamison Daniel Cody of Divernon died early Wednesday at the jail in Springfield. The cause of death hasn't yet been released, pending the results of an autopsy. Our ABC affiliate in Springfield reports a correctional officer was conducting a regular cell check when he saw blood on the inmate's uniform. When officials entered the cell, Cody reportedly resisted officers when they tried to check on him. That's when they tased Cody in the legs. The sheriff's office says the inmate became unresponsive after he was handcuffed. They performed CPR and transported Cody to the hospital where he later died. Illinois State Police and the Sangamon County Coroner's Office are investigating that death. Coming up after the break, tomorrow is Arbor Day. We'll have the latest on where to celebrate in the heart of Illinois. Plus, which summer tradition in Peoria is canceled this year due to COVID concerns.
We'll see some pretty quiet weather for the next couple days. I think the big story heading to the weekend is the warm-up that's coming. We'll talk about those temperatures and some rain chances next week in the forecast up next.